Hey everybody. So I'm coming in for my first update since getting braces. Um, I got braces on Friday and it is now Monday. I will say first off that it feels nothing like what I thought it was going to feel like. I really now can't even go back to what I assumed it was going to feel like since now I have the real feeling in my head. But I don't know. It's definitely been a trying few days. I don't feel like I've actually tasted food over the last few days because I haven't been able to actually chew anything. But yeah, so I guess let's get started with the update. First off, just to let everybody know, I have the Inspire Ice Clear braces. I put an ivory band on the top and a silver on the bottom. I just wanted to have them not be as noticeable. But I will say I do think I like the silver better than the ivory. So I may be switching over to silver um, on my next visit. So I do have a bad, what is it, the bad tongue habit where my tongue is also, I guess it's not sitting properly in the correct place. So I have one of the tongue thrust devices coming. Should be, it was 3 weeks from Friday that it should arrive, so I'll have an appointment on that day to go have that. I'm hoping it's one that's removable and it's not just like permanently sitting in my mouth. So I'll go get that in 3 weeks, and I believe they told me that I will have the remaining brackets put on as well. Right now, I only have brackets on the front, 6 teeth on both the top and the bottom, so it's just my front teeth that have the brackets on them. In the back, let me see, I'm not sure if I can show you, but yeah, okay, in the back, you can see I don't have any, and any darkness or anything you see, those are fillings. But I don't have any brackets right now on the back, so I'll be getting those input as well. I believe when I go in 3 weeks, I'll have, I know for sure, the tongue thrust device, and I believe that I'll be getting the remaining brackets put on, but I'm not 100%. I do know the reason I'm not 100% is because I have an additional visit 1 week after that, which would be technically my 4 weeks. So I believe that's when I'll get like new wires and new bands and everything, but I'll double check that when I go in on my 3 week visit. Um, and sorry I look rough, I'm just about to get ready to go to bed. But as far as like updating on pain, what I've been eating, and all that. So the first day, the first few hours, it was weird having it in my mouth, but there wasn't actually any true pain that was going on. So that was kind of deceiving. But once it got later into the evening, the pain started to set in, and it was really just a soreness. It wasn't really like, an excruciating pain. It's just like a soreness. And it's like my teeth, the issues that I'm having, of course, I don't know if you can, I'm pretty sure you can see them, is the spaces. I just want to close all those spaces. And so these two teeth, it's the ones that are out here on the, no, these. You got these two teeth on either side. Those hurt like crazy. And I think it's because those teeth stick out farther than any of the other teeth, so they might be getting like the most force. But like to the touch, to anything, it was excruciating pain. Even, ow, you can just see that hurt. Even now, closing my teeth together is still painful to these teeth here, especially this one. For some reason, this one's a lot sore, a lot more sore than the others. Um, so I wasn't really, I mean, I knew pain was going to be coming, but I wasn't ready for what that actually feels like. Like if you're attempting to chew something or you're just talking or whatever and they barely touch each other, it sends like a pain throughout your body. Like it doesn't just stay right there in the teeth. Like now is the first day that I really truly had some of it ease up, and these still kind of hurt. There's a little bit of pressure on the ones on the bottom, but these actually still hurt. So I haven't been able to really fully chew anything. Um, and then if you can see here and here, I'm going to have rubber bands. Ouch, that hurt right there. I'm going to have rubber bands on those, so they have like the hook, the brackets with the hooks on them there. And those are rubbing on the inside of my lip. So that was that was more painful than anything. So all I could do really was put the wax in, and then it was also hurting. These were rubbing against my lip, and these are rubbing against my top lip, and giving me a soreness. So I had a mouthful of wax like the last 2 days. Like it was one on all four corners because they're on this side too. So I had one ball of wax on all four of those corners. Then I had like just a big piece of wax sticking on these two. And so I started searching videos and came up with remedies for the canker sores or rawness that goes on in your mouth. Hot salt water or warm salt water and orange juice. So I actually did both of those yesterday, and while I'd had 2 days of like really bad pain when it came and just like caked up mouthful of wax, today was the first day since doing that yesterday that I did not have to have wax on all day. Doing some things because of where the hooks are, the placement is really weird for my mouth. Like I have a big mouth basically. So if I smile, this is like naturally me smiling. And so my lips come way above this. And so when they come down, they get caught on the little hooks. So that's been an adjustment and something to get used to. I find myself sucking in a lot more, doing that a lot more, trying to just ease my lips over the hooks, and then just kind of weirdly, like, I don't know, placing my mouth, because it's been an adjustment, getting used to all of this being in my mouth. And the crazy thing is that it's not done. Like, I'm gonna have so much more put in. So just kind of wanted to update. This is what that was what So 4 days of like true pain, of not really being able to eat anything and actually taste it. Because when I say that, the reason I'm saying not taste it is because I've been eating stuff. I ate a brisket sandwich. I had pizza. I had chicken. I had tons of different things. But I was just like sticking it all the way in the back of my mouth and like trying my best to chew. And then with the chewing, like you just kind of just rub it, like you're just basically rubbing it with your teeth, because with the way my bite is, if I was to truly chew it, my front teeth would cling, and if those cling, like I said, it sends like a pain throughout throughout your body. So I was trying my best to avoid that. So I've been eating stuff, but I probably, probably should have been slowing it down. The easiest thing of all things for me to eat were cucumbers. Weirdly enough, I would slice up cucumbers, and I don't know if it was because of the texture of them or what exactly it was, but even me putting them deep down, far back in my mouth, and crunching them, I was still able to fully get the flavor of it and actually chew it up. So that was one thing that I could eat without having any issues. I've been attempting different things here and there, and I've not run across anything that stains the ivory. I'm happy about that. But I do notice them. See, I'm not sure if you can, like, I notice them, in my opinion, a lot more. Or I noticed the band around, like, it's not like I guess my teeth aren't as white as the band. So like I notice the bands a whole lot more than I do the silver. And maybe that's the thing that I like about the silver most. Like they are, I don't know, they kind of just blend. And a lot of people haven't really even noticed. I've had to tell people like, oh, I got braces, and they don't really notice it, when I'm talking to them. So that was the whole point of me getting the clear braces. But I just wanted to check in and just kind of let everybody know what's going on with mine. The soreness is slowly going away. Today, like I made some chicken soup. It wasn't chicken noodles, yeah, just chicken soup with rice. it was like a chicken on the bone, and it had potatoes, like big chunks of potatoes, and it had carrots, and like I said, rice. And so that's what I had for dinner tonight. And it was great. Like, I was able to actually chew. There was a few moments where like I did the teeth tapping thing, and it hurt a little bit, but it wasn't excruciating. So today is finally, like, I guess my first day really getting past the real pain. So I'm hoping tomorrow that I can just eat a meal, and like my goal is to be able to bite something with my front teeth and just eat it and have it not be an issue. I'm not even concerned with all the food being in my teeth or any of that kind of stuff. I'll brush my teeth. That's fine. I just want to be able to take a bite of something and fully chew it all throughout my mouth without having to like roll it around and basically swallow food whole. But if you have any questions about anything, or if you've just been enjoying the journey, definitely please like the page, subscribe, hit the little bell, do all of those, things that you hear all the YouTubers say. This is kind of me just getting back into creating a channel, but I'll definitely try my best to keep you completely up to date with what's going on. Like I said, I have an appointment on June the 6th. I think today's the 19th. Look, CNN's on. I think it's the 18th, 19th, something around there, the Monday of June, right around, sorry, the Monday of June. So my appointment is actually July the 6th. Sorry, I said June the 6th, July the 6th. And then I have a follow-up appointment, like I said, a week after, which I think is the 13th. But I'll come back to you during that time. In between then, if anything interesting happens or whatever, I may jump on and blog again. But thanks for watching.